Well, welcome back to another game of basketball here on the Clark and Addison Gaming Company's channel. And we are going to, let me fix the just the lighting here a little. All right, and we're going to continue our basketball game. This is the Final Four matchup between Alabama and UConn. This is from 2023. And right now we are about 3 minutes into the game. It's 15-10. We've had quite a bit of scoring here in the first few minutes of the game. We got all of our starters still on the floor, and it's Alabama ball. So we'll just pick it up. There's if you want to see the intro video for this, it'll be listed on the channel. But Alabama ball. This is using a new basketball game that I'm creating for college basketball. And just finished up the 90-91 Final Four. Just trying to see what it would look like if we use more classic teams. So that actually turned out really well. And after I'm finished with this Final Four, I'll probably play that one just to see what it's like. All right, here on this possession, it's a 75. A 75 for Alabama is going to be a shooting foul. That goes to an A shooter. And so we have two A's, Sears and Estrada. It's going to go to Aaron Estrada. He's going to go to the line. That means the foul is on Cam Spencer, his first. Third team foul for UConn. And two shots for Estrada. 71 is good. And a 98 is a miss. So one good, one miss. And then let's check on the rebound. 1 to 5 is going to be an offensive rebound. It's a 13. So it's a defensive board. And that's going to go to a B rebounder. So we have 2 B rebounders on the team. And that will go to Caravan. Let's give the board to Alex Caravan. That's his second rebound of the game. And we're coming back the other way with UConn. UConn in the lead by 4, 15-11, early on in this matchup. A 9 is going to be a layup opportunity. That goes to one of our many B shooters. So let's roll our D4. It's a 3. So 1, 2, 3. It'll be Stefan Castle. Stefan Castle? Stefan Castle. Castle with the layup opportunity. It's a 0-8 that's up and in. And he's got 7 quick points in this one. The assist. Is there an assist on the play? There's a B. He's our only B assist, so no assist on the play. And it'll be Alabama coming back with the ball down by 6. A 63 is going to be a 3-point shot from the right side. That's for a C 3-point shooter. And the power forward center, Grant Nelson, is going to take the shot. He steps out. It's a 23. A 1 to 27 is good. And Grant Nelson drains it for 3. He's got 5 in the game. And both teams remain hot so far. Let's re-roll this. 6. So the assist is going to go to an A. We have 2 of those, and it will be Mark Sears with his 3rd assist. I think I didn't do the one for UConn too, so I'll do that possession. So both teams starting out hot here. 17-14 is our score. A 70 is going to be a shooting foul. That goes to a B shooter, so let's roll our D4. It will be our 4th B, which is Caravan, and that's going to be a foul on Nick Pringle. That'll be Pringle's 2nd foul. 3rd team foul. And I think we're going to go ahead and substitute out Nick Pringle. Pringle is one of their main players that they do sub out. So let's go with Stevenson in for Pringle. as he's in a bit of foul trouble there. So going to the line, this is a shooting foul, so 2 shots for Caravan. He's a 1-89 to make. He makes the first, and he misses the second. Man, free throws are unkind in this one. And let's see about the rebound. Rebound is a defensive board. That's going to go to a B rebounder. We have 2 of those on the Alabama team, the 2 guards, and that's going to go to Estrada. So Estrada with his first board, and coming back the other way is going to be Alabama. A 58 to Alabama is a 3-pointer from the left side, and that 3-pointer is going to be taken by a B 3-point shooter. We have 2 of those. And the shot will be taken by Aaron Estrada. He's a 1-31 to make, and it's a 34, so just off the back iron. And the rebound is going to be a defensive board. That's going to go to a C rebounder. So defensive board, we only have 1 C rebounder. That's Stephon Castle. That's his first board of the game, and UConn has the ball and a 4-point lead. 0-6 is going to be a dunk opportunity. That goes to a C 2-point player. We don't have any of those. So what we can do is we can go by touches. And so we have 3 guys with an A touch. So let's see. Red, white, and blue. It'll be Caravan with the opportunity for the dunk. He's a 1-64 to make, and he flushes it home for his 6th point. UConn with 20 already, and let's see if there's any sort of assist on the play. A 4 goes to an A assist man. We've got 2 of those, and it will be Cam Spencer with the dish. Alabama ball, they're down by 6. And a 60 is going to be a 3-pointer from the right side again. This is for a B 3-point shooter. Got a couple of those on here. Is it Estrada or is it Griffin? It will be Estrada with the 3-point opportunity. 1-31 is going to be a make. He missed on his last shot, and he misses again. He's now 0 for 2 from 3. And let's see about the rebound. Rebound is going to be a defensive board. That goes to a C rebounder, and we only have 1 of those, so Stephon Castle with another board. That's his 3rd rebound in the first half. 2014 is our score. UConn with the Brock. 21 is a jumper or a hook shot. That goes to a B. We have lots of Bs. So it goes to the number 3B, and that'll be Castle. Castle's a 1-54 to make, and he puts it in for 2. He's already got 9 points here in the first half. And we can close that out. The assist is to a B assist man, and he is our only B, so he's going to create that shot himself. 8-point lead now for UConn over Alabama. Alabama looking for some good things to happen for them. This is going to be a shooting foul, and that's going to go to a C. There's a couple of C's on the team, and it will be Rylan Griffin going to the line. That foul is going to be on Castle. That's his first. That's a 4-team foul. And let's see. He's a 1-81 to make for the free throws. So he makes 1, and he makes the second. So finally, somebody puts in both free throws. 81% free throw shooter is Rylan Griffin. He's got 6 now. And we head back down the floor. We're about 5.5 minutes into this one. And we've got a 62. That's for UConn. 62 is a 3-pointer from the right side. That's going to be taken by an A 3-point shooter. We have 3 of those actually. And it'll be Tristan Newton, the All-American, with the opportunity. He's a 1-32 to hit on the 3-pointer, and he is true and good. And that will be the first points of the game for Tristan Newton. Let's see about the assist. The assist is a 4, and that's an A. So that's going to knock him out. I think we only have one other A assist man, and that's Cam Spencer. That's his second assist of the ball game. Alabama with the ball. 62, another 3-pointer from the right side. This goes to an A 3-point shooter. We only have one of those. That's the All-American Mark Sears. Sears is a 1-44. Wow. Just a solid 3-point shooter. Yeah, no problem there as he hits on his first 3. Open shot for Sears, and he drains it. The assist would go to an A. That will be Estrada with the dish. And I think I don't know if I did that one or not. We'll leave it as it is, and we'll have to make any substitutions. We make it to our second marker here, and so that puts us at about 5 minutes and 40 seconds, something like that, into the first half. Remember, this is going to be our halftime here at 66. So far, all of our starters are in the game except for Pringle. Pringle played a half, so I'm going to give him just a little sideways mark there. So all these guys still in the game, and it is Stevenson who also gets one. This is just to keep track of their time, just so that we're kind of keeping everybody playing the right amount of minutes. 6 minutes in, let's go ahead and get a substitution for Klingen. Got 3 main subs here. And let's go with Samson. Samson Johnson sounds like he should be a center. So Johnson will be in the game for UConn. And UConn with the ball and a 6-point lead. And 86 is going to be a non-shooting foul. That's a B, so we got lots of B's here. It goes to the number 3, and that's Stefan Castle. And the foul will go to Rylan Griffin. It's Griffin's first. And essentially, that's a possession, is what that means. It's a possession, and they keep possession of the ball. If you get to 7 fouls, then it's a 1-on-1. If you get to 10 fouls in the half, then it's a 2 points or 2 free throw situation in college. So 41 here is a 3-pointer from the corner. That's going to be for a C 3-point shooter, and that would be Castle. He's our only C. So Castle's a 1-27 for a make. That's a 10, and he is true. And that's his second 3-pointer of the game. Stephen Castle just blowing them away. An 8 on the assist is to a B. He is our only B assist man, so no assist on the plays. He creates his own shot. And we come back down the other way. It is 28-19 UConn over Alabama. A 3 will be a layup opportunity. That goes to a C. We have 2 C players here. And it will be Rylan Griffin. He's a 1-57 for a make. It's an 82 as he blows the layup opportunity. Should be a dunk, I think. He goes up for the flush and he misses it. So Rylan Griffin with his first miss. And let's see about the rebound. It's a defensive board to a D rebounder. don't have any D rebounders, so let's give that to the highest rated rebounder on the team, or on the floor. That's going to be Tristan Newton, his second board of the game. And we head back the other way. UConn with the ball and the lead. A 41 is going to be another three-pointer from the corner. This will go to an A three-point shooter, so we got 2 of those. Actually, what do we have? 3 of those. Shot a lot of threes. So red, white, and blue. Red is the shot. It's Tristan Newton. He's a 1 to 32 to make. He's already 1 for 1 from 3 and make that 2 for 2. As the barrage continues for UConn. The assist goes to a D. We don't have any of those, so that's just going to be a shot created by himself. No assist on the play. Yeah, let's get that yeah. And it'll be a 41 to Alabama. Same thing, three-pointer from the corner as they get a C three-point shooter. A couple of those. It will be Grant Nelson again. He hit on his first. Let's see if he hits here. 1 to 27 is a make, and that's going to be a miss. His first miss of the day. Let's see about the rebound. It'll be a defensive board to an A rebounder. Tristan Newton. Newton now with 3 boards in the game. And UConn comes back the other way. 31-19 is the score. A 45 will be a three-pointer from the top of the key. That's here. It's going to go to an A three-point shooter. We've got 3 of those again. So who gets the shot this time? It's going to be Cam Spencer with the 3. He's a 44% three-point shooter. And that's a 6, and they just, man, they are hot. 10 is going to be a D assist, so there's no assist on the play. And we go back the other way, a 15-point lead already for UConn as they are just draining from downtown. 53, three-pointer from the left side. That goes to a C, three-point shooter. Got a couple of those. It will be a shot for Jaron Stevenson, who's in off the bench. He's a 1 to 32 to make, and that goes in as well. So Stevenson with his first bucket on his first shot. The assist goes to a D assist, which we don't have any of those. And he cuts the lead to 12. UConn with the ball and a 12-point lead. I don't think I did this one. A 10 is going to be a layup opportunity. That goes to an A shooter. Don't have any A shooters. Let's see about our touches. We got 3 guys with A touch. And this will go to the middle one. So that's going to be Cam Spencer with a layup opportunity. It's a 78, and he blows the bunny. So Cam Spencer gets to the rim, but he can't finish the rebound. There's going to be an offensive board, though. That goes to a D rebounder. We don't have any D rebounders, so let's give that to our highest rated rebounder. That's going to be Tristan Newton. And we stay here. No need to tick off the possession because the possession is continuing forward. So 76 is going to be a shooting foul. That's on a B. Got lots of B's. That is a 2. Can't see that very well, but it's a 2. And so we get it to Cam Spencer. This is a shooting foul. That'll be the first foul on Estrada. Spencer is a 1 to 91 to make. He makes the first, and he makes the second. So Cam Spencer now with 7 points early on in this first half. It's 36-22 UConn over Alabama. See if Alabama can get back into this one. This is a shooting foul. That'll be to a C player. We've got a couple of those. So is it Griffin or is it Stevenson? It's going to be Rylan Griffin going to the line. That means the foul is on Castle. That's Castle's second. And maybe a good time there to get him out. Get him out of the game. So let's go to replace Castle with Diarra. So backup guard Diarra comes into the game. Stephon Castle is out. He's got 5, 10, 12 points early on in this one, including 2 for 2 from 3. In fact, UConn has yet to miss a 3-pointer. They're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for 6 in this one, and that is why they built this 14-point lead. But it's Rylan Griffin going to the line for 2 shots. He's a 1-81, and 80 is just in. It bounces up and then goes in, and he puts the second one in. So he's now 4 for 4 from the line, as he's made all his free throws up to this point. 12-point lead for UConn, and it is an 87. An 87 is a non-shooting foul. That's going to go to one of our Bs. So we've got only 3 Bs in the game now, so everything has kind of changed. So you got to sort of pay attention to that part. And it's the third one, so 1, 2, 3. It's Alex Caravan, and so the foul will go on Jaron Stevenson. It'll be his first foul of the game. That is foul number 36 for Alabama. A 30 is an assist. So first we look for the assist. That's a 2, and that'll be a D assist, which we don't have one of those. So let's go to the highest rated assist. That's going to be these 2, and it will be Tristan Newton with the assist. That'll be his 3rd assist of the game. And then let's see who scored the bucket. 2 goes to a B. So now we have, if he's making the assist, it can't be him scoring. So we have 2 Bs here with the possibility to score. It'll be Alex Caravan with the bucket. He's got 7 early on in this one. I think I did the possession. So it'll be Alabama ball. They're down by 14, and they need some offense here. A 40 is going to be a 3-pointer from the corner. They need this one. This is for a B 3-point shooter. Will it be Estrada or Griffin? It will be Estrada. Estrada's a 1-31. He's 1 for 3 so far, and make that 2 for 4 from the 3-point line as he drills that one from the corner. And that brings the lead back to 11 for UConn. The assist goes to a B assist man. We don't have any of those, so no assist on the play. And UConn with the ball and the lead. They're up by 11. 22 is going to be a jumper or a hook. That goes to one of our Bs. It will be Tristan Newton with the jumper. 1-51 is good, but he misses. That's his first miss of the game. And let's see about the rebound. Rebound is a defensive board. That goes to a B rebounder. So our 2 guards for Alabama are B rebounders. So it goes to Mark Sears. It's his first board of the game. Sears is scoreless up to this point. And let's see if he can change that. A 93 is going to be a steal for UConn. A 10 on the steal is a D. We don't have any of those, so let's just give it to our highest rated steal man. That's going to be Cam Spencer with the steal. And UConn with the ball and an 11-point lead. 58 is a 3-pointer from the left side. That goes to an A 3-point shooter. We've got 3 of those. And this time it's going to be Cam Spencer with the 3. He's a 1-44 to make. He's already 1 for 1 from 3. A 31 is going to be up and good, as Spencer is true on the 3-pointer. and it's now 41-27. The assist goes to a C, assist man. Got a couple of those. And that will be Samson Johnson with the kick out. And he's going to get the assist on the play. And that'll take us to our next block. So let's go ahead and count who's in the game at this point. So Sears, all of our starters here, Estrada and Griffin. It's Stevenson and Nelson. And for UConn, it's Newton, Spencer, Castle is out, so Diarra is in. He's got a half. And Caravan and Johnson. Okay. You know, let's go ahead and switch out. Let's get Diabate into the game. We'll switch these guys. We'll put him in sort of at the power forward spot. Give him a few minutes here. He gets about 8 minutes a game. Right cell. Let's get him in for Griffin. He plays 24 minutes a game. Excellent three-point shooter. And let's see if maybe he can give them a spark. A little bit of a spark. So ball is going to go to UConn. To Alabama. A 35 is going to be an assist. That goes to an A assist man. So I've got a couple of those. And that will be Mark Sears with the assist. 4th assist already for Sears. Undo that. And the shot is going to be from a C shooter. We got 3 C's on the floor now for Alabama. And who wants the shot? It's going to be Diabate with the 2-pointer. As he lays it up and in. And we are going back the other way. UConn with a 12-point lead. And the ball, this is a 50, a 3-pointer from the top of the key. So far, they've been true in this game. There's only one C 3-point shooter. That's Hassan Diarra. He's a 1-36 for a make. And finally, UConn misses a 3. Has Diarra with the miss. And it's going to be a defensive board to a C rebounder. Got 3 C's. So goes to the top one. That's going to be right cell off the bench with his first board. And we're coming back the other way. Alabama with a chance to cut into the lead. 82 is going to be a non-shooting foul. That goes to a C. So we got 3 of those. And it'll be Diabate. That means the foul is on Alex Caravan. That's his second. We'll get Jalen Stewart back into the game. So Caravan out, Stewart in, and that's a non-shooting foul, right? So that is a possession. 3, 6. So next foul is going to be a bonus on a non-shooting foul for either team. So the next foul, non-shooting foul on either team, is going to lead to a 1-and-1. 44 is a 3-pointer from the corner. And that will go to an A 3-point shooter. There's only one of those on the floor. That's the All-American Sears. Let's see if he can hit on his first bucket. He's 0 for the day so far. A 99 is going to be a bad miss, and his first shot is a missed 3. Let's see about the rebound. It's a 2, and a 2, a defensive rebound 2 goes to a C. We have 3 of those on the floor right now. So the second one is Jalen Stewart. Stewart with his first rebound. And that's going to get the possession going back UConn's way. 12-point lead for UConn. The 74 is going to be a shooting foul. This goes to a B. So it goes to our second guy, Cam Spencer. Spencer with the opportunity for free throws. Oh, so that's a foul on Estrada. His second foul. And let's leave him in the game for now. This is going to be a shooting foul for Cam Spencer. A 1-91 is a make. That's good. And that's good. So Cam Spencer puts in 2 more. He's 4 for 4 from the line. And the lead is now 14 for UConn. 15 is going to be a layup opportunity that goes to an A-rated 2-pointer shooter. So that'll be Estrada, who gets to the rim. 1-53 is good, and he lays it up and in. He's got 6, 8, 9, 11 points early on, and he is keeping Alabama in this one. See if there's an assist. That would be to an A assist man, so that'll be Sears with his 5th assist. So Sears making it happen in this game, just not with the scoring. He averages 22 points a game and being held in check at this point. 58 is a 3-pointer from the left side that goes to a D 3-point shooter. They only have 1 of those on the floor. That's Samson Johnson stepping out. He can only make a 3 on a 1. Oh, Samson Johnson with the prayer. Even the guys who can't make shots are making them. I don't know if I counted that over here. So 2, 3, 6, 9, 11, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 28, 31. Okay, so I didn't count that one there. I thought I missed that. So Samson Johnson steps out, probably with the shot clock running down, and hits a 3, and a 9. The assist goes to a C assist man. We don't have any of those, so we'll just give it to one of our A's, and that's going to be Tristan Newton. 4th assist of the game for Newton. Oh man, it is all going right for UConn in this one. 92 is going to be a steal. That goes to a D steal man again. Oh, we got one of those. So the steal will be Jalen Stewart. His first of the game. And coming back the other way is UConn with the ball. 59. 59. It's going to be a 3-pointer from the right side for a C 3-point shooter. So we have 2 of those. It's either Diarra or Stewart off the bench. It'll be Stewart. Stewart's a 1-27 to make. And of course he makes it, because all you have to do is throw it up. And that goes in. Their 3-point shooting is off the charts. And a 2 is a D assist. He is our only D assist man, so there's no assist on the play. And it's back to a 16-point lead for UConn over Alabama. A 74 is a shooting foul that goes to a B player. So we have 1 A touch, so we're going to give that to Sears. So the foul is on Tristan Newton. That'll be his second foul. 1 to 86 for Mark Sears. 1 is good. 2 is good. And he is on the board finally with a couple of free throws. So that's here. Now we got one more possession, and then we'll shut this one down for the day. 54 is going to be a three-pointer from the left side. That three-pointer goes to a D three-point shooter. Again, that's going to be Sampson with the 3. Highly unlikely he's going to roll a 1 again, so he misses on that one. And the rebound will go to the defense. And a defensive 5 is going to be an A rebounder. We don't have any A's, but we have a couple of B rebounders. And that will go to Mark Sears. Second rebound of the game for him. And I suppose we can play until there's a stoppage of play here. So let's see. Play is still technically active. A 47 is going to be a three-pointer from the top of the key. That goes to a B three-point shooter. And that will be Latrell Wrightsell with the 3. He's a 1 to 45 to make, so pretty good opportunity here. It's a 43, and Wrightsell is true with his first shot. It's a 3 from downtown, and he says, bang, from downtown. 2, that's going to be an assist to a B, assist man, which we don't have any, so no assist on the play. And that takes us to the 41st block of time. Let's see who's in the game. It's going to be Sears. It's going to be Estrada. It's going to be Wrightsell. Seeing his first action. Diubate. Seeing his first action. And Stevenson, who has played quite a bit so far in this game. It's Tristan Newton, Cam Spencer, Diarra, which I think I counted him already. Jalen Stewart is in the house, and Samson Johnson getting a full mark. So 49-38 is our score. We've got we're about halfway through the first half, and this one is a barn burner as both teams are hot at this point, and we'll see if they cool off a little bit. Haven't had a lot of turnovers, blocks, or steals, and often those will happen along the way. Haven't had a lot of missed shots either, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 missed shots for Alabama, and 1, 2, 3, only 4 missed shots for UConn. So both teams are uncharacteristically hot. I find that most of the teams come back to their mean or their average, and we'll see if that continues to happen, or if this is just one of those games where everybody's hitting, and that's what it is. So this is codename Last Team Standing. I don't know what it's going to be. Had some suggestions already for a name, but if you have any suggestions on that, you can let me know. Otherwise, I'll keep testing this one out, and if you have any suggestions about how to make some things easier, I'm still trying to feel out how to do some things. Like I said, I created the 90-91 Final Four, so that's Duke, UNLV, North Carolina, and Kansas. And the Duke UNLV Final Four game was, the semifinal was one of the great, most people think it's the greatest semifinal of all time. And I think Duke won by a couple of points over a heavily favored UNLV team. I want to say that's the Leitner last second shot, but I can't remember if it is or not. But they're two great teams. Duke went on to win the championship that year over Kansas, I believe. And so, yeah, that's the game. You can see that it plays pretty quickly. Like once you kind of get into it and you get into the flow, once you get a sense of which players are on the floor, after you play with them for a little bit, you know, these two guys are going to be sort of your A's and B's, and you just kind of get a feel for where everybody is. And if you know the players, that's even better. I didn't watch any basketball for college this year, so these guys are all new to me, and just kind of learning about what kind of players they are. You have their year here. So we got 3 seniors on the floor. Stewart is a freshman. Johnson is a junior. Caravan was a highly regarded recruit, but a sophomore. So these two guys starting for him, freshman and sophomore, and Klingen as a sophomore. So lots of youth on a really good UConn squad. And same thing over here. So you got your Sears is a senior, Estrada is a senior, Wrightsell. These are your top scorers for this team. And got a freshman out on the floor, 2 freshmen. Diabate, a 4-star recruit. I was looking up a little bit about him as well. So big time recruit at Alabama. And then you got some young guys here, Griffin, and Nelson is a senior. So these are their actual statistics. So you can see here their pace, which is how we got our first half and second half numbers. And then we have all of our ratings here. These are actually based off of the percentages that should be there based off of all the different players on the roster. So, you know, how many 2-pointers did an A person take on the team? They took 40% of the 2-point shots. So between these two guys, you know, they both took 20% each. And so the two of them together took 40% of all the 2-point shots. So you should have a 40% chance every time of them taking the 2-point shots. And you can see here, if you add these two up, they definitely are outshooting the rest of the team, which is what we're trying to do. Same with the assists. They're both A assists, and they're both the ones who have the most assists on the team by far. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 60% of the assists came through these two guys. And that's what's happening here. They're getting all the assists as well. So try to make sure that ball distribution is at the heart of the game. That way, once the ball gets into the right player's hands, now you have their individual statistics, which determine, did they make the shot? And that's based off of their, you can see 51% 2-point percentage, 1 to 51 is the roll. So those are 1-to-1 sort of things here. So if you want to know what their 3-point percentage is, it's 44, right? You can see it there, but you can also see it in their ranges. And then the letters are all just about touches. How many 3-pointers, he took. These two took the most amount of 3-pointers on the team. He would have taken the least amount, even though he's gotten 2 3-point shots. There's only one opportunity for him, a D-rated 3-point shooter, to get shots. So there's only a 1 out of 10 chance. But he's hit on it a couple times. And hit on the 3-pointer, just a 1 out of 100, and he made it. So that's how it goes sometimes. And he does have at least a 1% chance of hitting on a 3-pointer, and he hit it. So that's how it goes. So this is Alabama UConn. We'll finish up this game slowly but surely. And you can see that the game takes a long time, but the idea of the game is that it's going to be Final Fours. So you'll really only have 3 games to play with each team, unless you just want to replay them or you want to take different years and play them against each other. You'll have 3 games. You have both of the national semifinal games and the national final that you can replay, and it'll take a while to get through them. You can see it's probably 2 to 2.5 hours to complete a game. At the beginning, it might be more, but because of the blocks of time, you can sort of set things aside. Like right now, it's UConn, and I'll just set that reminder for myself so that the next time I have UConn. Sometimes I'll take a picture of what's going on here. That way I know who has the ball. And because I have to tear this down each time, this is a desk that multiple people use. But if you had your own desk, you just leave it up and be able to play, or your own space to play. So this is a game, and again, I don't know what it should be called, but it will be about Final Fours. So maybe something along that line. I don't think I can use the actual Final Four name because that's copyright protected, I'm sure. Not copyrighted. Trademarked, maybe? Trademark is the right word, the better word. Yeah, I think that's it. This little app is, what's it called? It's called the Scoreboard app. So I get it off of the, what do you call it? The Google Play Store. So this is an Android phone. So on the Play Store, there's this app with the 5 and the slash and the 4. And that's the one that I have. And it's got all kinds of like, even for the free version, you got all kinds of different things that you can do. You can change the colors. So they have some colors that you can use. They have some premium colors that you can use as well. And you can set each team name, and you can set, you know, how many points to win and different stuff like that. It's not just for sports. It's just basically a score keeping app that you can use for sports. I think I've seen this on Rod's Tabletop Hoops, but I'm not really sure if that's the one that he uses or not. But this one is really great. You can swipe it, you know, you can swipe up, or you can just touch and change your score. It makes it nice and big, which is easy to see, for you all to see the score and to kind of keep track of things. And it's easy for me to keep track of that as well. That way I can just focus on all of these smaller statistical things. All right, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, then I encourage you to, if you keep coming back here, why not just click on subscribe, and then when you go into your account and you click on your subscriptions, whether it's on the app or on the desktop, and you click on subscriptions, you'll get the latest videos from all of your channels that you subscribe to, and we'll be there whenever there's a new video. Makes it super easy to know. You don't have to wonder, you know, are we producing content still? You'll see it in your subscriptions. It also helps to grow the channel a little bit, and the more people subscribe, the more we get shown to other potential people who might be interested in what we're doing here. Again, this is for the Clark and Addison Gaming Company. It's a cards and dice tabletop sports board gaming company, and we have lots of different games, so baseball, football, and basketball at the moment, with some other sports in development. And you can go to clarkandaddisongaming.com. You can see what's available for purchase right now. The big games are Play Action Football, which was a new football game that we released this year, and there are 3 seasons available for that, and another in the works. Someone was asking about it, but I have 1990 in the works right now, and working on some new like little additions and changes to the cards, more available players for stats and stuff like that. But it's a play-by-play football game that you can play in under 2 hours and you can get the major stats for the game, including individual stats and team stats. It comes with a score sheet that you can use, and it's it takes some time to play, but it's not difficult to play at all. If you've played any of my games, most of my games are pretty straightforward and pretty easy to play. Up-tempo basketball is a really fun kind of mid-level basketball game. So not quick play and not super long play, but something in between. Probably take you 45 minutes to an hour to play a full game with defense and all the player stats and everything that you can keep. Most of the time you can play, and that's rolling dice. If you use the online dice roller, it can take 30 to 45 minutes to play. That just speeds up the process by a lot because you don't have to keep picking up dice and rolling them, and it keeps track of time for you, which is really great. And My main baseball game is On Base Baseball, which is a sabermetric driven tabletop baseball game. And it's kind of based off of if APBA and Strat had a child. So there's elements of both of those games in there. But super fun. It's graded out. It's made for cross-era play. So if you like to play different teams across eras, it's actually made for that because it's based on sabermetric stats and not bound only within a particular year or anything like that. And I'm working on a new game called Precision Baseball. So that one is getting pretty close to the finish line. I've been working on that for a few months now, and that is a very full play baseball game with a lot of details, and takes a little bit longer to play than On Base Baseball. On Base is going to be like 20 to 40 minutes. Precision Baseball is going to be more in the neighborhood of an hour and 15, but you get like a lot of control over fielding and base running especially. But there's a lot of interesting things that are happening between the pitcher and the hitter. And really what I was trying to do is to precisely describe or present the game of baseball on the tabletop. So there's a lot of details. There's a lot of like little things here and there that you can add in to create more precision. Not necessarily that I guess there are some things that you won't find, but very few things that can happen on a baseball field that you won't find in the game. Now, you may not get to them as much as you want to or as quickly as you want to because they're sort of behind a rare, uncommon play system. But the reality is base running and fielding is as detailed as any game that's on the market. So that'll be coming out pretty soon. And we have ballparks for that. We have all types of stuff that's going on, and really ballpark specific plays just for that that are based off of foul line. You know, how much foul territory is there? Are there some weird ground rules? Like for Wrigley Field, if a ball gets stuck in the ivy, that's a ground rule double. If it goes into the ivy but it pops back out, it's a live ball. They obviously have the basket that catches balls, so there's no opportunity to rob a home run, but for some ballparks there are opportunities to do that. So there's just a lot of like little details along the way, a lot of sort of interactions between base runners and fielders. It's sometimes double plays are based off of the fielder's ability to start a double play, and sometimes it's based off of the batter's ability to stay out of a double play. So there's just a lot of little details in the game. So when that's ready, I will you'll know, and there will be an announcement here along with a full tutorial series, just like I've done with No Huddle Football and Play Action Football. So with Play Action and No Huddle, you can go onto this channel. There are 2 playlists there, and you can see the tutorial series, and that'll give you a really, really good sense of how each game plays. And again, you can find those games at clarkandaddisongaming.com. clarkandaddisongaming.com. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them down in the comments section of any of the videos that you watch. You can also email me at clarkandaddisongaming@gmail.com. I typically get back to those very quickly. If you're on Facebook and you want to join the Facebook group, you can go to the groups, search for Clark and Addison Gaming Company, answer a few questions because it's a private group, and agree to the rules, and then you'll be in. This is probably going to be a demo in the files section. It's not there yet, but once I feel comfortable with a game guide, so I've started to put a game guide together so you can read through and figure out, how to do the different parts of the game. I feel like it's really solidifying. As I play more, I'm sort of solidifying, okay, this is how I want to handle these particular situations, even though there are 2 or 3 different ways that you could do it. I want to present one sort of default way, and then, here's a couple of other ways that you could do that as well. Just whatever you feel comfortable with, or whatever level of control that you want to have in the game. Some guys like to choose, how the ball is distributed. Some gamers like to just let the dice decide, so both ways are possible in this game. So this will be a test demo that I will put in that file section first, and you'll always know about everything I'm doing first at the Facebook group. So I'm always putting all kinds of stuff. They all knew about this game as soon as I was ready to talk about it, before I made my first recording of, kind of a sneak peek. They had already seen the cards and what I was working on. So if you're interested at all in, behind the scenes or what I'm working on, then join the Facebook group, because that's really the main platform where you're going to see that. And then once things get to sort of stage 2, you're going to see them here. So if you subscribe, you're going to have sort of insider information as well. And then eventually, once I feel comfortable with where the game is at, then it will kind of reverberate out into other Facebook groups. So that's sort of how it's been working for me, and I find that is a good way to let everybody know, but also still, make it a little bit special for the people who are joining the Facebook group. So if you have any questions about anything, you can also get on that group and ask questions. You can share any replays that you're doing with any of the Clark and Addison games, and love to see how guys and girls are playing the different games. And it's very interesting to me to see which games are taking hold and which games are not. And I just encourage you to give it all a try. There's usually a demo for most of the games. So yep, I think that's it from here. I appreciate your support of this endeavor, and I appreciate how much everybody sticks around while I'm in the middle of trying to figure out a game. And hopefully it's super interesting to you. If it's not, I'm sorry. But I enjoy the process of creating games, and I also enjoy the process of sharing that creative part with everyone as well. It's not me just kind of blowing smoke. Sometimes I just want you to be able to see, and if you have any thoughts or ideas, especially if you've been gaming for a long time, then please present those, because I'm no expert at tabletop games. I'm pretty new to this process. I started in probably 2018 or 19, and so I'm still fairly new to everything as well. Some gamers have been playing since the 70s or the 60s or the 50s. And so there's no way I could see or experience nearly as much as they can. So just let me know if you see anything that can be improved or that could be better. I certainly take all those, especially at this stage, and see if I can work them into the game. I trust you all, and trust that it's going to help make the game better, or at least trying it might help to make the game better. So just let me know. All right, I think that's it from here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.